Welcome to our tour of Symphony of the Seas. We'll start our tour on Deck 4. Deck 4 is the home to lots of entertainment choices. In Royal Theater, you can view Broadway-style stage shows such as Hairspray. Jazz on 4 is a great place for late-night music and a cocktail. Also located on this deck is the Attic, home to the comedy shows and the occasional bingo game. Be sure to make advanced reservations for the comedy shows. It fills up quickly and you don't want to be at the back of the room if you can help it. Ever ice skated while at sea? In Studio B, you can either ice skate on your own or view a show with an amazing cast of international ice skaters. Studio B is also used for laser tag, and it's free. Book early because spots filled up quickly on our sailing. Looking to possibly win a few bucks or enjoy a card game or two? Casino Royale has lots of card tables and slot machines. This casino has both smoking and non-smoking sides in case you have a preference. Here we have an entrance to one of the dining rooms. They're essentially all one room, but located on multiple decks. Check your SeaPass card to see which deck you're assigned to. Izumi is an Asian restaurant with both hibachi and sushi options. We recommend making a reservation, but we have been successful at walking up and getting a table in the past. Deck 5 is one of our favorite decks on board any Royal Caribbean ship. It's home to the Royal Promenade, which is a central location to meet up with friends. There are also numerous dining locations with lots of options for cocktails well into the night. One of the coolest bars on board the Oasis and Quantum class ships is the Bionic Bar. When this bar is open, you can usually find a very large crowd of people gathered around to watch the two robotic bartenders. Definitely take a stroll over to the next cruise office. They usually offer specials for future sailings like reduced rates or onboard credit. Plus, you can still have the reservation transferred to your travel agent if you have one. Although we find the Royal Shop on board Symphony of the Seas much smaller than on other ships, it's still a cool place to pick up ship-themed merchandise like t-shirts or tumblers. Copper and Kettle is reminiscent of an English pub. This bar is usually never packed, so if you're looking for a quick drink before a show, this is an easy choice. Are you in between meals and need a quick snack? Check out Sorrento's, which has pizzas, desserts, and deli meats. It's open until around 3 a.m., so feel free to grab a slice or two after a late night of partying. Port Merchants is the place to go if you're looking to buy alcohol in bulk to take home. We hear that the deals are pretty great, and they'll even price match deals you find at the various ports. Simply take a picture and show the staff when you're back on board. Royal Promenade is a great place to start if you're looking for retail. You can find beauty products, watches, and even purses in the various shops on this deck. Boleros is the place to go for Latin music and line dancing classes. There's lots of comfy seating and a bar, so feel free to relax and stay for a while. Use these stairs for quick access to Studio B, the Attic, and Jazz on 4, also known as Entertainment Place. If karaoke is your thing, On Air is the place to be. Get there very early, however. It's a very popular activity and the seats always filled up quickly. There are also several fun game shows held in this venue. Schooner Bar is located on Deck 6, right above the guest services desk. Check out this bar if you're looking for a pianist and some cool cocktails. It's also a perfect location to scope out the activities on the Royal Promenade without being in the hustle and bustle. Grab a seat by the rail for the best people watching spots. The Loyalty Desk is located directly beside Schooner Bar and is for Crown and Anchor Society members, which is Royal Caribbean's loyalty program. Boardwalk is one of the most popular neighborhoods. There's something for all ages in this area. It also has one of our favorite breakfast spots, as well as the coolest feature on any cruise ship. If you're looking for a balcony stateroom without the price tag of an ocean view balcony, consider a room that overlooks this area. There are some perks like free lunch at Johnny Rockets and free soda packages for two. Just be warned that it may get a little noisy if Boardwalk is busy. Boardwalk Doghouse is open for lunch every day. You can find several types of hot dogs and sausages, plus sides like coleslaw. Our favorite is the Smokehouse, which is a smoked pork dog and a Parmesan and cheddar baguette. If you're wondering about the best place to watch a game, it has to be Playmakers. It's a sports bar and arcade. As you can see, there are games for both the young and young at heart. We usually spend at least a few minutes in the arcade when we're on board. We were on board during the NBA Finals, and everyone gravitated here to watch. There's lots of seating and numerous televisions, so definitely consider this venue if your group is looking for a laid-back watering hole during the day or a lively place filled with fans during game time. Johnny Rockets is open until around 5:30 in the evening. For lunch, expect burgers, hot dogs, chili cheese fries, and onion rings. Although lunch comes at an additional fee, a quick tip is to head here for breakfast since it's free. You can find made-to-order food like fried eggs, loaded potatoes, French toast, and even omelets. Most people will frequent the buffet or dining room for breakfast, so head here to bypass the lines. The Ultimate Abyss is a dry slide that goes from deck 16 down to deck 6. If you're trying to get to Boardwalk in a hurry, maybe consider this instead of the elevators. Just remember to smile as you take the plunge because your photo will be taken. This is our favorite part of any Oasis class ship. The Aqua Theater hosts both daytime and nighttime diving shows in a pool that can be adjusted up to 18 feet, so it makes for some impressive stunts. Steer clear of the seats on the first 2 rows because you will get wet. Late at night, this area is used to show various movies. Dazzles is one of the largest bar areas on board, and it has a great view of Boardwalk. We always find the seating in this venue very nice, so feel free to grab some friends and relax in one of the comfy sofas on either of the 2 levels. The best part of Deck 8 is Central Park. This neighborhood is a real park with living plants. It's easy to forget that you're even on a ship when you're here. There are multiple restaurants, from Italian to a steakhouse. You can find lots of specialty dining options here. Chop's Grill is a specialty steakhouse that requires advanced reservations, so be sure to book online before you sail or check for openings as soon as you're on board. Rising Tide is a bar that travels from Royal Promenade up to Central Park. Think of it as an elevator bar, but much slower. Just like in Boardwalk, there are balconies that overlook Central Park as well. Central Park balconies offer freebies like free lunch at Jamie's Italian and a complimentary bottle of red wine. These balconies are oftentimes much quieter than Boardwalk balconies. At night, there is sometimes a guitarist in the area, making Central Park a very romantic hangout for couples. If you're looking for another location for breakfast or lunch, check out Park Cafe. Most Royal Caribbean fans know this venue for their roast beef sandwiches, but they have other choices as well. Head here on Embarkation Day for a quiet lunch without the crowd that will be in the Windjammer buffet. If you're into wine, you will love Vintages. It's a cozy lounge that offers what is probably the most extensive wine list on board. You can also find more high-end shopping in this neighborhood. Shops are closed when docked at port, so wait to visit until the ship is back in open water. On Deck 12, there's a hidden secret you have to find. If you point the Royal Caribbean app towards the picture of the uniform, you can see onto the bridge, which is where the captain and officers reside to control the ship. We've eaten at quite a few specialty restaurants on board ships, but Wonderland is by far our favorite. A modern take on Alice in Wonderland, this restaurant features a unique dining experience that you won't get anywhere else on board. The Wonderland Bar has a happy hour that features half off of their signature cocktails as well as the rest of the bar. Look closely and you may even find a drink topped with cotton candy. Sure, this restaurant requires advanced reservations, but you can always pull a seat up to the bar for drinks. If you're wondering what the food is like in Wonderland, stay tuned for our day-by-day videos from this trip, in particular, Day 4. Seven Hearts is the library, card room, and internet cafe. Multiple computers, shelves filled with numerous books, and even daily trivia sheets line the walls of this room. We only ever saw 1 or 2 people here at a time, so it could be a quiet place to get away. If you're interested in more outdoor activities, you should start on Deck 15 aft. Here, you can mini golf, play basketball, or catch a game of ping pong. This area also overlooks Boardwalk. Here you can also find the exit to the zip line, which starts on Deck 16 and travels the length of the boardwalk. Flow Rider, which is technically located on Deck 16 aft, is a surfing simulator. There is one for those who want to boogie board and another for those who want to stand. If surfing isn't really your thing, how about heading over to the Ultimate Abyss? The views from the top of this slide are beautiful. You have a great view of the wake of the ship, and you get to stand on a clear platform overlooking the Aqua Theater below. The basketball court is commonly converted to soccer, archery, and many other activities. Feel free to also start a game of your own if the court is free. A popular location for breakfast and lunch is El Loco Fresh. This free Mexican restaurant has a delicious toppings bar and self-serve tacos, burritos, and more. Seating is always plentiful and lines move quickly. We loved this place and ended up here for lunch on multiple days. Midship on Deck 15, you can find water activities. There are 2 pools located on opposite sides of this deck, as well as 3 water slides, collectively called the Perfect Storm. If speed is your thing, definitely try the green slide first, followed by the blue. No jewelry or shoes are allowed on these slides, but there is a shoe rack near the entrance. The Solarium, which requires guests to be at least 16, is one of the most peaceful places on board. It's the perfect place for lounging, napping, or simply gazing out at the water. There are also several hot tubs in this area, and even a small complimentary restaurant called Solarium Bistro that serves breakfast and lunch. The Windjammer Marketplace, which is the primary buffet, is located on Deck 16. Open for all 3 meals, its menu changes daily. You can find a wide variety of dishes like curry, a carving station, burgers, pasta, and great desserts. For dinner, there are usually themed nights, and our favorite was the Indian night. The food was delicious and plentiful. Thank you for following along on our tour of Symphony of the Seas. Stay tuned for our day-by-day videos from this sailing. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.